We live. We live.
All right, Shalom. This is a GMS Church of Atlanta. First and foremost, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rukak, Quadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And today, we know we're going to get into that, having faith, keep enduring. When you pray, don't doubt it. Just believe that He is, basically. Can you get that Hebrews 11:6 for me?
I got it right here for y'all.
All right, got it.
Yep,
And brother, speak up.
Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6. But without faith it is impossible to please Him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him.
Yeah, and that's what, throughout any situation, you got to believe that He is. We in hell right now, so when you pray, also believe that He is. And you got to be diligent. You got to always be seeking Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. When you wake up, send a morning prayer. When you go to sleep, send a prayer. Send prayers throughout the day.
That's right.
God. And can someone get Hebrews 10:23?
Hebrews 10:23. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for He is faithful that promised.
And there it is right there. It says once again, He is faithful, man. He is, man. Don't waver, man. Don't doubt.
That's right.
When you're sending up these prayers, man, you got to just keep believing and believing that He's going to come through for you, man. And He will.
That's right.
I got a precept for you.
God.
Yeah, and step up, Bach. If brother's going to read from the back, step up.
This is Luke 1:37. For with the Most High, nothing shall be impossible.
Yeah, none is impossible.
That's right.
He got us, we got ourselves into this, but He's going to deliver us out.
That's right. Right.
To us, it might seem impossible, but since we know Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, it isn't impossible.
That's right. If I can say something too, since we're speaking on the subject of prayer. Hey, the scriptures say that the Lord's thoughts are higher than our thoughts. So there's two things with that too. Just because you pray something, the Most High might not answer that prayer.
Yeah.
It may not be the best thing for you. That prayer might actually be to your own destruction without you knowing it. That's one thing. And then two, just because you pray, you might pray for more faith. The Most High is not going to stick a chip into you, all right, and download faith into you. Right. How you gonna get that faith? He gonna put you in trying situations. So even when you pray for certain things, you gotta understand what's gonna come with that prayer, man.
Yeah.
All right, with faith, He gonna put you in situations to try your faith. All right, if you pray for brotherly love, He gonna have you lean on brothers. Yep. A lot of times, the way the Lord answer a lot of prayers is by breaking you down on this side. That's right.
And that's why I said earlier, throughout any situation, there could be any situation. Once again, have faith.
That's right.
Keep praying. Because, this is our test.
Yeah.
Being over here, seeing all this wickedness, the homosexuals and the transgenders, this is the test. This is the ultimate test.
That's right.
Not the ultimate, that's Jacob's trouble.
Right.
But still, always seeking the Lord, man. Keep enduring, man. You should always pray. Can you bring out that Timothy?
This is 1 Timothy, what did you call it again?
1 Timothy 2:8.
2:8. Yep. I will therefore that men pray everywhere, lifting up holy hands without wrath and doubting.
Yeah, man. Don't doubt. Don't waver.
That's right.
Believe that He's gonna once again bring you through this situation.
That's right.
You should be praying that you're gonna endure to the end, to receive those promises, which is the kingdom of heaven, and to dwell with His your brotherly men, His men, and the kingdom, which is Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, to dwell with Him also. You can bring out what you was gonna bring out.
This is James chapter 1, verse 6. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed.
You don't want to be like that, man. You don't want to be, unstable, tossed in the air like that. You don't want to doubt.
That's right. You ain't got no faith if you do that.
Hey, can I say something real quick? Can you read the 5th verse?
Yep. Because that's a good verse too. You know what I'm saying? This is James chapter 1, verse 5. It says, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that give it to all men liberally.
Right. Now, the brother's going into prayer. Well, that's prayer. Okay? Now scripture says, if any of you lack wisdom, ask the Most High. And that's not just wisdom. You know, it could be something in the spirit that you lack. You might lack confidence. You know, you might lack proper leadership skills.
Right.
These are things that you pray for in the spirit, okay, and you ask the Lord for them. Now, I had did a lesson on it about a day or two ago about prayer, you know, and it's one thing about Yahweh Bashan Washai, he's the father of spirits. So even if you have evil spirits on you, he can take those spirits off of you and put another spirit. He can give you the spirit of confidence. He can give you the spirit of wisdom, the spirit of understanding. You know, a lot of our people in the truth, a lot of Jakes in this truth, they don't pray. They don't ask the Lord for the right things. Scripture says, you know, and when you do ask of the Lord, you ask amiss. You ask for the wrong thing.
Right.
Bring more men into the camp. You know, or yeah, you know, yeah, you know,
woman.
Yeah.
Stupid shit.
Yeah, you know, Lord, give me a woman. Nah, man. That's why Scripture says that. Ask for wisdom, and the Lord's going to give you it liberally. Okay.
Hey, well, that's what King Solomon did. Right? He asked for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and then the Lord gave him the riches on top of that, because the Lord was pleased with what he asked for.
Yep.
You know?
You read that again from the top.
You know, judgment.
It says James 1:5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High that giveth to all men liberally.
Meaning freely. You know, he'll freely give you of his Holy Spirit if he asks for the right thing, sincerely.
Yep.
Okay. You know,
Yeah,
because the Lord is like I said, the Father of spirits.
That's right.
You know, he can change your spirit like that if he wants to. You know.
Look what he did on Saul.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You put it out.
Yeah, con. And it says, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him.
Right, and upbraid not, and it shall be given him. So you have to understand what you're praying for. You have to, like the brother brought out, you have to have faith. You know, because if you understand and you believe, then the Lord can give it to you. But if not, then you're going to be tossed to and fro and about.
That's
you
right.
know. You know, so this is a thing of faith, prayer, and having and you know the Lord having mercy upon you. Because the times we're coming into, like the brother mentioned about the ultimate test, Jacob's trouble, we're going to need these tools. Prayer is going to be one of the top weapons in our arsenal.
Right.
You know?
Con, you can bring it out.
This is Job chapter 28, verse 28. It says, and unto men he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom. Fear of the Lord, what's the fear of the Lord? Knowing between
Speak up.
Knowing between good and evil. That's the fear of the Lord.
Yep.
And to depart from evil is understanding. So you can, that's vast right there. That's infinite. You know, knowing what good and evil is.
Because
understanding.
look at Jake today, man. They ain't nothing but evil.
Yeah.
They ain't doing nothing but wickedness, which is evil. Don't the Lord hate evil?
That's right.
That's why. That's in order to be holy, you got to separate yourself from that, man. And that's through Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah, giving you that understanding. He just brought out that you understanding. Hey, I got to stop doing this because that's evil. And that's you understanding that, there's also coming faith, man. It builds up your faith.
This is Amos chapter 5, verses 15. It says, hate the evil and love the good, and establish judgment in the gate. It may be that the Lord Yahweh of hosts will be gracious unto you, unto the remnant of Joseph. So like the brother was saying, you know, the Lord has balance. You can't just, people in this world like to say God is all love. There's a balance to the Lord. He hates evil, and most of you people just do evil, man. You're just demons. You do whatever you feel here today, instead of, you know, getting right with the Lord. We're in the Sabbath right now. Jake is out here messing around at the club, smoking weed, sniffing Xanax up his nose, you know, doing all types of abominations.
Little Zan.
Yeah, doing Zans. So I mean, it doesn't take much for you to pick up the scriptures and read, and then you have teachers that teaching you how to get right with the Lord before all evil breaks loose.
Yo, don't the scriptures say followers of them through faith?
That's right.
Those teachers. Actually, can we get that in Hebrews? Hebrews 6 and 11.
I got it.
Gone.
This is this one you want.
Con.
6 and 11, yeah.
Gone.
Yeah.
All right, Hebrews 6 and 11. And we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope until the end. Verse 12. That you be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises.
And there it is again, you know, faith, you know, diligence, you know, which is, you know, keep praying, don't slow down, don't fall back into the world. And when you fall back into the world, there go the evil right there, you know, knocking it at your door right there.
Yeah, that's right.
That's how Satan, you know, come in and corrupt you.
That's right.
Don't fall out, man. If you're being slothful, if you feel like you're slowing down, pray.
Yeah.
And believe that he is once again.
That's right.
And believe that he's gonna speed you up. Keep letting your spirit be on fire. Continue to burn, man.
I got something for you.
Shine that light, yeah. You
Okay.
can continue.
This is you got any more on that?
No, I'm
Okay. This is the book of Galatians 6 and 9. And let us not be weary in well doing. Which what is well doing? Like the brother's going into prayer, all right, fasting, laboring, teaching the word, man. You know, fellowshipping with brothers. This is what? Be not weary, man. Meaning what? Don't become weak. All right.
God.
It says, and let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. Yeah. So like brother's going into, man, you gotta endure to the end, man.
God.
You know, if you feel yourself getting feeble or getting weak, that's what prayer is for, man. Hell, that's what brothers is for, man.
God.
You know, come around the brothers, man. You know, try to soak that spirit up, man. Get built up, you know, charged up, so to speak, man. So you can continue on the battlefield, man. All right.
If I can say,
Yep.
Could you reread that?
Con. This is Galatians 6 and 9. And let us not be weary in well doing.
Yeah, that's right. It says, let's not be weary in well doing. The scriptures talk about alms deeds. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
When you read the book of Tobit as well,
Yep.
you know, and it says weary. That means like you can be feeble or weak.
Right.
And the brother Tazawam did an excellent lesson with the brother Nathaniel on the word lukewarm.
Right.
That word lukewarm goes into the word weak.
That's
a
right.
part of that definition.
That's right.
So if you're wavering or if you're weary in this thing, you're being lukewarm ultimately. And like the brother Zakaria beautifully put, go to the Lord and pray.
God.
Yeah, that's right.
And praying is a sign of faith in itself.
Yeah.
You know, y'all believe that.
I got something. This is Sirach 2 and 12. And it says, "Woe be to the fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinners that go of two ways." Because when you get weak, you're not going. Well, you good? I got a trumpet here. When you get weak, you're not staying on path, and the path that we're going is forward.
Right.
So when you start getting weak, you're double-minded. You know, you start doubting yourself, doubting the faith, doubting the Lord, unstable in your ways. Verse 13, "Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will you do when the Lord shall visit you?"
And that's a fearful thing, man.
Yeah.
I would rather keep praying. You know, if I feel like I'm slowing up or doubting, I'll say, hey, how about Shemi Shad? You know, I pray that I have more faith. If you gotta fast. That's why he, you know, the Most High allowed you to do these things. That's why he created the brotherhood. That's why he allowed you to understand what's good and what's evil. And Babylon, man.
That's right. I got something real quick.
God, you can bring it
This,
up.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 17. It says, "Pray without ceasing."
God.
All right, and I have that word ceasing for you. It says delaying, tarrying, action from past particular thing. But that was pretty much the point.
Right.
Pray without delaying. You know, don't go and think it's just gonna get better. I'll be all right. You know, the Lord will work it out. No, you got to take that to Him and ask Him for it, man, and pray. All right.
Because ultimately, how the way things are looking in Babylon, it's not going to be all right.
Right.
You know, the times we're coming into, it's not going to be all right.
It's only gonna get worse.
It's only going to get worse. That's why you need Yahweh Shemi Shah on your side, and you got to know that he's on your side. He'll allow you to understand these scriptures, and he gave you that bread and that water and this book of life, breathing that air inside of you again. That should boost your faith too. Right. I understand this book. Now, Now I'm going to keep praying and doing what I got to do so that I can endure to the end to see, you know, his coming and get saved, man. You should hate this place. You should not want to be in this place, man.
That's right.
God.
Second Ezra chapter 14, verse 14. Let go from the mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of men. Put off now the weak nature. Though it may be easy to say that, literally, like, we literally got to do that. You know, I struggle with that every day. But at the same time, I'm still here. So it got to be obvious that the Most High is still working with me. And with the rest of these brothers.
That's right.
Because I ain't gonna lie, man, it's some harsh shit in the world, man. Infirmities with your flesh. And, you know, you got evil all around you. It's like, God damn, man. But reading these scriptures, it gives you a wholesome spirit. Because the word wholesome means complete, perfect, healthy. And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times.
So like, yeah, like letting go of those mortal thoughts of how I'm gonna pay these bills, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that in Babylon. You gotta, you know, the scriptures say, seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High, and all these things be added to you. So you gotta let go those thoughts. You know, the men of our nation are just extremely effeminate. They get upset over everything. They get upset over correction. So that's what, you know, that's part of what it's talking about, letting go of those mortal thoughts that you learn in Babylon. Because everybody, you know, Jake out here wants to be a real nigga. You know, Jake wants to be the realest nigga ever, but that's not gonna get him anywhere. You know, you gotta let go of these mortal thoughts, these thoughts in Babylon that's keeping you back from seeking Yahweh Bashim Al Shah.
Yeah, you gotta.
The scriptures say the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So
y'all better speak up, Baba Kushah. You gotta use your outside voices because it ain't gonna pick up.
The scriptures say the weapons of our warfare is not carnal. You know, it's spiritual. Okay. So when you run into things, the very first thing you should do is pray.
Yeah.
That's the very first thing you should do before you try to figure anything out. You should pray, man.
That's right.
Okay. Anything else, anything less than prayer will be carnal, man. And you're going off.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, don't be carnal, man. Just like the scriptures say, someone can get it in Romans, don't be conformed to this world.
Yeah. Yep.
And so we can bring out that John, be not of the world also, just to back that up.
I got the super quick precept.
God, bring it up.
The brother brought out 1 Thessalonians, and this is an example of praying without ceasing. All right, this is Daniel chapter 6, verse 10. It says, now when Daniel knew that the writing was signed, he went into his house, and his windows being open in his chamber toward Jerusalem, so toward the east, he kneeled upon his knees 3 times a day and prayed and gave thanks before his power, and as he did aforetime.
God, that's explaining it right there, man. You should constantly pray. You know, face towards the east and pray. Be thankful. Be thankful that he gave you this bread and this water, man, to drink. Be thankful that he gave you, you know, the brotherhood. Be thankful that you still here today, man.
Yeah.
Because you could have got the same judgment Jake began, man.
Yeah, yep.
Cursed.
That's right. Yeah, through, man.
All right, someone got that Romans?
You got that Romans 8:6.
Be not conformed.
God, and be not conformed before. You can bring that up too.
All right, this is Romans 8:6. It says, for to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Verse 7, because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be.
God, and that explains it right there, man. Don't be carnal. Right? Like the brother beautifully said earlier, you should be running to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, praying to him first. Seek the kingdom of heaven first, man. Pray without ceasing.
That's right.
I got that precept.
God, you can bring that up.
This is Romans 12:2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High.
There it is right there. Don't be carnal, man. Be not of this world. Don't be conformed to this world, man. Like, if you got bills, man, forget that. You ain't gonna be worrying about bills in that day when Jacob's trouble hit.
Right.
You're gonna be worrying about, oh, who's gonna protect me? how I'm gonna get out of this situation and that situation, man. It's gonna be hell, man. That's why you should pray. And it said the renewing of your mind. You should be renewing your mind every day, daily. Coming back. So this book right here, he said he come in the volume of a book. You should be reading, which read means to come back, if I'm not mistaken, right? To bring back, renewing your mind.
Right.
Yeah, come.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's you coming back to your Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Don't be of this world. Anybody got that, John?
I got it right here.
Come on, you bring it up.
Yeah, this is 1 John chapter 2. 1 John 2:15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. It says, if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
And that's once again, don't have that carnal mindset, man. Don't be of the world. You should be holy. You should pray. You should be deep in this thing, man.
Yeah.
Times are speeding up. You should be ready to go with it, man. If you ain't with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're gonna die. Simple as that. Don't be of this world, man. Forget all the little money. Forget all that stuff. Yeah, we need it. But at the end of the day, is that going to bring our salvation? Right. Is that going to give us salvation?
Right. Don't trust him.
Exactly. Don't trust him.
Don't trust him. Live in the world. Do what you got to do. Go to work, pay your bills, all of that, because you need it to survive. Because it's a defense, right? But don't trust in it. Don't, like your brother said, you got to go to the Lord first. Don't go to
Esau.
Yeah, Esau, or well, I got this $1,000 saved up.
Right.
When all hell break loose, I'm trusting that. Nah. Now you can use it.
Yeah.
Because money's the defense.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
You can use it. You might have something to use, but that can't be the only thing that you rely on, and then you forget about the Heavenly Father and the Son.
That's right.
That's what's gonna get you put into that into harm's way.
That's right.
Go ahead. Because you brought out that money is a defense. When you look up the word defense, it goes into the word shadow or covering or shade. If you know what covering or shade is temporary. But Yahweh Shem Yahushua always got your back.
Yeah.
So don't trust him in something that's just temporary.
That's right.
It will do you justice for the time being. But ultimately, you have to go back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
When you mentioned shadow, for defense, where the scripture says, abide in the shadow of the Almighty. So we're supposed to have Yahweh Shem Yahushua as our rock. He's the one that's going to provide that covering and that shade when things get chaotic out here.
Right.
But that takes faith, that takes belief, and then you got to ask him. You got to go to him. You got to pray to him.
That's right. Bring up your precept.
Okay, this is Colossians chapter 3, verse 2. It says, set your affections on things above, not on things on the earth.
Yeah, man. You should be setting your mind on the Most High, man.
Right.
Not down here. Because down here, it's a short period of time anyways.
Right.
This is only... This
temporary.
Yeah, this is temporary.
Yep.
What you was going to say?
Like the brother was saying. Everything on this earth is temporary. Everything.
Gone.
But, like he said, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is forever.
Gone.
Right?
Gone. You can bring up your precept.
Okay, this is Ecclesiasticus 2:10. It says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
You can break that down.
Oh yeah, so that just further adds on to why you should run to the Lord first. Trust the Lord first. Don't trust the world, the tools of this world. Before I go further, I got another precept though. This is 1 Corinthians 7:31. It says, and they that use this world not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passes away. You don't want to get yourself too attached to this world and depending on this world, because it's going to fade away anyway.
That's right. Lot's wife. Yeah.
And then with that,
that's right.
Remember Lot's wife.
Remember Lot's wife. Yep.
God.
So I asked Nick back.
Naked I came in this world with nothing.
place is just temporary. It's going to pass away.
I got a concept.
Come.
You pray out.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
Yeah, not overnight.
Yeah, come.
All right, because you know you get a lot of men will get simple. Like we're speaking about prayer, but certain prayers is gonna happen instantly for you, but some some prayers are not gonna get answered overnight.
Right.
Some you just got to deal with. You got to remember too, we are in hell, and the Most High is still angry with us.
That's
so
right.
you got to be willing to bear the indignation of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai because of your wickedness too.
Come.
All right,
Hey,
so
that's like that. Not to cut you
no,
off.
no, you got to.
It's like that. That Bruce Lee quote where he said, "What? Don't." When he said, "Don't."
Don't pray for an easy life.
Yeah. Don't pray for an easy life, but pray for the spirit to endure a hard one, man.
That's right.
So that's what your prayer. If you're gonna pray for, the hell, you should gear your prayer towards that, man. Like the brother said, we still in hell, we still in captivity. The Most High still punishing us, so to speak. So just pray for the spirit to endure it, man.
Yeah, you bring it up.
Beautiful what you just said. This is goes in exactly what you just said. This is Micah chapter 7, verse 9. I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him.
We all have, man.
Yeah, we all have.
So we all have to remember that. You got to be able to bear the indignation, all right? Bear us going off in the spirit. Bear us being wicked, all right? Bear those sins that you did before you came into the truth, all right? So the scriptures say we become a new creature, but it's not a free, like clean slate. Your record's clear.
Right.
Nah, it don't work like that. And even though that to a certain extent it is like that, you still sinning in the spirit.
Yeah.
Even in you knowing who you are, we still sin, man.
Yep.
So you just gotta be pray to be hard, man.
Yeah.
Pray for a tough spirit to deal with the different bullshit that we gotta deal with, man.
Pray for a strong mind.
Strong mind.
Pray for a strong la'ab, a strong mind, a strong heart.
That's right.
I've
been saying that prayer
Yeah, you say
a lot.
prayer
That's the
too?
spirit. I've been saying that a lot.
Yeah, come.
Past 2 weeks.
Yeah. I say that every morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say that.
Kind.
I said that was
Strong
King
faith.
David said, "Give me anything but the plague of the
Plague of
mind."
mind.
Yeah,
That's right.
Strong mind.
Yeah.
Strong spiritual constitution.
That's
you know,
right.
Being able to digest the hell that we've been catching, and be able to filter it through the spirit. Because look, when our hell break loose, and a lot of people are dying around us or getting caught up in the different calamities, seeing all these people and hearing people crying and babies and all that, that's going to affect you in your mind, in your spirit. It's going to affect you.
Come.
You could fall weak because of that.
Right.
Oh shit, I didn't think it was going to be this bad. We're going to get shaken up, but that's the purpose of praying for a strong mind. That's the purpose of having faith.
Come.
That's right.
I'm just going to finish this off. Then I have another precept if y'all brothers don't mind.
Yeah, come. You got it, bro.
This is Micah chapter 7, verse 9 again. And I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness.
Come.
And the scriptures tell you that throughout all the scriptures, the wisdom, she tried for you on crooked paths. Wisdom, when you read, was that Proverbs, the 6th chapter, when it speaks about the woman, the lips as honeycombs.
Right.
Hey, wickedness is easy. It's sweet. Yeah. It's easy. But then on the flip side in the scriptures, when it speaks about the true wisdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, hey, it's tedious.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Monotonous.
It's monotonous. It's troubling.
If
got
I
sweet
can
and
say
bitter.
too, brother, because on top of that, the Lord's all about balance. The scriptures also say that his law is not grievous.
That's
right.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, the tribulation we go through, it can be difficult. You know what I'm saying? And the stuff we gonna go through could be difficult, but there's some things that you can control.
Do the work. That's what you can
Yeah.
control is doing the work. All right. Throughout it all, with the prayer and with having faith, the main thing to get those prayers answered is by doing the work, showing the Lord that that's the main thing to show that you have faith.
Yeah. Do the work.
Okay. You can have. It's easy to have faith in keeping the Sabbath or not eating pork.
Yeah.
Right.
Or letting the whiskers grow out the side of your face and not cutting that off. That's easy. But are you gonna continuously do the work through your hell? Are you gonna continuously feed the sheep, feed his flock? All right. That's why there's no room for being weak, man.
Right.
There's really no room for being weak in this time that we're in, man. Matter of fact, if I get one scripture, if you don't mind, somebody get Habakkuk 2:1.
That's right.
Because this ain't the time to get weak. This is the time to get stronger, man.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna get weak, hey, well, get weak.
Yeah.
You know, because the strong brothers, all of us supposed to be strong. Now the scriptures do speak up about building up the weaker men, but at a certain point, you gotta be able to carry your own self, man.
And well, a weak man grows into a strong man.
That's right.
When you're a baby and you come out the womb, you're weak. Your bones are feeble. You know, you got that soft spot.
Yeah.
You know, but eventually, your bones strengthen. You know, you get older, you get taller, you get a little bit bigger, you get more sturdy. You can stand on your feet, you can walk.
Yeah, muscle density.
Yeah, muscle density. So yeah, Scripture talks about weaker men. That's weaker and younger men coming into faith, but you build them up.
Yeah.
You strengthen them, because guess what? They're going to be a strong man to the next weaker man that comes.
That's
in.
right.
That's right.
You know,
They have weak moments. Don't be a weak nigga, man.
right.
Yeah.
All right, you got that in heaven? It's like this brother. I don't know if somebody want to catch him halfway. What?
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what will say Salah, and will watch to see what he will say unto me,
What?
and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
Yep, go ahead.
Verse 2, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Verse 3.
Now that's the point right there. Is we in a time where these prophecies are speaking, man. What the hell is it? This ain't the time to be weak. This ain't the time to be bitching up, man.
Right.
We could taste the kingdom, man. We could
Yeah.
taste Esau. We could taste Esau falling.
Feel it in the air, man.
You can feel it in the air. So if you're not feeling this in the air, then you got a problem. This ain't the time to be weak, man. All right, now we have weak moments because we know that through the spirit.
Yeah.
This spiritual side of this attack is getting harder.
Right.
All right, the hell with worried about paying bills. Esau fucking with the weather's fucking with your spirit, man. You don't here it is. Our spirit is trained to deal with 4 seasons, deal with a hot season, a cold season, a mild season, and a 2 mild seasons and 2 extreme seasons. Now it's shit. 1 week you're dealing with it's fucking 30 degrees, and then a few days later it's 75 degrees. That shit that has a pull on your spirit, amongst so many other things. So that's what we dealing with.
This devil right now is spraying chemtrails where we at right now. So we find all types of mental warfare out here.
All right, but through it all, man, what you gonna do? Push this word, man. Do your lessons.
Yeah.
Right? Do your lessons. Teach your flock, man. Teach those people that spirit is drawn to your spirit. Because each GMS YouTube page is really a classroom.
Yeah.
You are your own professor, and you have your own class mates, or not classmates, but students.
Yeah.
And you teaching your students what they need through the spirit, man. So what the hell? Here it is. You set up in an office to teach, and you weak. Man, you got time for that shit, man. That's all I wanted to say.
I got to real quick.
That's what I'm saying. Just film.
That's right.
Okay.
It's Matthew 7 and 13. It says, enter ye in at the straight gate. Now this straight is S-T-R-A-I-T, which means difficulty. Okay, entering at the difficult gate. All right. For wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. Meaning the easy gate. The easy gate is going to lead you to being destroyed.
That's right.
All right. It says, and many there be which go in thereat, because straight is the gate, or difficult is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. So the gate that leads to life and everlasting, happiness and joy, you have to go through the difficult gate to get there.
That's right.
You gotta jump over hurdles. You gotta crawl under, you know, hedges and things like that. You know, it's like it's like an obstacle course. You know, you gotta go on that tightrope. Like, hold on, brother, only one brother at a time. Yeah, American Ninja. What was the show back in the day? American Gladiators. Yeah. You know, that's the truth. You know.
Yeah, that's how you know goddamn Christianity ain't it, man. Ain't it? You come in there, they tell you, you say, yeah, just believe in Jesus Christ, believe in white Jesus, and you say,
you good.
You know?
Anytime where there's a multitude of people following one particular thing.
Yeah, somebody get that in Exodus. Yeah, somebody can get that, man.
And you know, that is the easy route, you know, following that. It's easy to slip back into the world, man.
Yes, yep. That's right.
And the reason why it's tough, you know, to keep enduring, because we got demons to go through, man. We got demons that's trying to take us down. Plus, niggas out there too.
Yeah. That's why the Spirit said we have more than conquerors.
That's right.
Utilize that camera, abiding as the angels in heaven abiding on earth. But the earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
That's right.
Yeah. I got a precept for you too. This is Proverbs 12 and 26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth him. Okay, and that way of the wicked is that wide path, man, that wide, easy path, man.
Highway to hell.
The highway to hell, as the brother said. Anything that looks too easy, you might just want to veer right, you know?
I got some. Go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead.
Just something to back up the brother's scripture. This is Proverbs 1 and 10. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood, let us lurk privately for innocent without. And that's a nigga, man.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know,
that's what it is.
Getting into mischief and wickedness, man. You know, scheming. That's basically what it's describing.
You niggas ain't changed.
You know, yeah, it's same spirits. It says, if they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood, let us lurk.
Yeah, I got a sweet lick over here, man.
Yeah, rubbing his hands like this, you know?
It's easy, man. He don't even be there half the time. We just gotta break in through the back door. That's how niggas come at you. Enticing.
Niggas, man.
Sweet licks or these fucking women.
Yes,
women with their enticing words. Setting, come on, we can set them up. That ain't my nigga.
Right.
Because niggas are weak, man.
It says, verse 12, let us swallow them up alive as the grave and whole as those that go down into the pit. We shall find all precious substance. We shall fill our houses with spoil. Yeah, nigga.
He got TVs,
man.
Jordans.
Bunch of, you know, doing burglaries, man, that's a nigga, man.
Yeah.
You know, them same spirits that was back then, they back now, man. Worse.
Oh, could you reread that part where it says in the pit or whatnot?
Yep, verse 12, Proverbs 1 and 12. Let us swallow them up alive as the grave and whole as those that go down into the pit.
That's right. Let's give them hell.
Yeah.
That's what it's saying.
Yep.
Let's give them hell. Because that's what hell is.
That's right, yeah, yep.
Grave. Your grave or a pit. Okay, so that's what these niggas are saying. Let's give them hell.
That's right. Right, I'm gonna just jump down to verse 15 to finish it off. Y'all brothers got it. It says, my son, walk not thou in the way with them. Refrain thy foot.
Just say no to niggas, man. All right, just say no to niggas.
Yeah.
Right? Light, the scriptures clearly tell us that light and darkness have no communion with each other.
That's right.
Be not unevenly yoked with unbelievers, man. Simple, milky scriptures.
That's right.
That if you apply to your life will cause you a lot less pain and drama-filled shit, man.
That's right.
Just say no to niggas,
say
man.
No to a nigga.
Because what is that? When you in the fold and you always around brothers, brothers ain't gonna entice you to go off. They shouldn't be. All right. So that's not gonna happen when you around brothers. So you gotta give up that being around nigga spirit, man. If you gotta be around niggas for certain business purposes, all right, certain things dealing with your life, all right, then so be it. but have your head on. Be circumspect.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I don't just have your guard down like these. You know, next thing you know, these my niggas.
Yeah.
I got a piece of it.
Yeah, I got a piece of it too.
I come.
That was good.
This is Proverbs 4:27. Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil, man.
Stay on that straight path, man.
Yeah.
That's straight and narrow, man.
All right, because this world is all about. When you come into this truth, this world is all about pulling you back into the truth, man.
God.
All right, and any kind of which way Satan can pull you back into the world, he will.
But you become a prey when you seek the Lord.
Yeah, that's it. Because you're not in the dark no more.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
See, it's safety to a certain extent in the multitude of sinners. What I mean by that is when you amongst that, you good.
Right.
Satan ain't fucking with you. These people be what's the word I'm trying to look for? They make it.
Yeah.
Who comes against these niggas? Niggas is living a life.
Exactly.
All right. So like I said, when I say there's safety in it, there's safety in it at the time, temporal safety.
The world will love its own.
The world will love its own. All right, but when you step outside of that fold of the darkness and you in the light, the darkness is looking at you like, who the fuck is you?
Right.
God.
So at one point you was amongst the school of fish and you like, okay, I'm cool. But then you like, nah, I ain't traveling this way no more. Now you in this light. That darkness, all that darkness that you just left is coming against you now.
God.
You see? So you gotta be willing to deal with these things. That's why we talking about bearing the indignation of the Lord, being a hard soldier, understanding what the hell is going on, understanding who you are. You know, men gotta understand they value. You know, you gotta understand that this whole world setup is set up to destroy you.
Yeah.
All of this shit is set up to destroy you as an individual. All right? And us individually, we're part of a unit. We make up the tabernacle. Lord willingly, we part of that number. We make up the tabernacles of David. But this world is set up to destroy you. The FBI is not set up to deal with El Chapo.
Right.
All right? The ATF is not set up there to deal with fucking niggas.
Set up against us.
It's set up against us. The United States government is against us. And you got to understand that shit. You got to, and part of that comes with understanding your value, man. Like we were going into prayer. We got a lot of valuable, rich tools, man.
We do.
All right. When somebody gets Proverbs 3:13.
Hey, what's that scripture? David said, do I walk through the valley of the shadow of death? You know? Yeah, this is death, man.
This is
all around us. We just compassed with death, man. And Satan at any time is looking to pounce on us, man. You know?
Everybody, everything and everybody is against you. Remember that, man. All right. Outside of the brotherhood,
right?
The fold, everything can come up against you. All right. Your family, your rib can come against you. Your children can come against you. Hell, your goddamn dog can come against you.
Yeah,
okay.
Your dog get demons, you know.
Your dog get demons on you, or demons against you.
Yep.
Your boss get demons against you.
Yeah.
All right.
You know.
You be at the gym and you be in that peaceful spirit, like, hey, how many more sets you got? That motherfucker, that cracker might be on the machine.
Yeah.
He be on his 4th set, but because a demon on him, I'm gonna do 8 more sets.
Yeah.
So you like, you know what? I'm gonna sit here and let you just work your ass off, man.
Yeah.
Cause you being a demon.
God.
All right, you got that in Proverbs?
God, this is Proverbs 3 and verse 13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding.
Yeah, keep going.
For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain slot thereof than fine gold.
So here it is, through the Spirit, we then receive something of great value. Listen, if there was a diamond sitting on the ground right there, and it was worth $1 billion, and you find it, what does that make you? Worth $1 billion.
That's
you
right.
see?
Yeah.
So we found this riches.
Treasure.
We found a treasure. And now that we got that treasure, we have value.
God.
We have real value. Now, granted, we don't take that and get puffed up in the head and
Right.
start smelling yourself, man.
Right.
All right, because that ruby or that gold or that gem that you have can be stripped. It can be taken away from you, from who gave it to you. So you got to remember who gave it to you. But once you realize, damn, man, this world is really set up to come against you.
Yeah.
You mean something. All right, the Rothschilds aren't coming against fucking Pookie in the game.
Yeah,
all right,
Pookie and Ray Ray.
And Ray Ray and Tyrone in the crew. All right, Daquan and Latavius. Yeah, Boot Gang and all that shit. No, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers,
DuPonts.
and all their minions set up.
Yeah, yep.
From the very top all the way down through their different governments, through the EU, through NATO, through the Beast. All right. Hey, the Russians, the Japs.
Yep.
They hate you.
Yeah.
That means you somebody, man.
That's right. Yeah, this spiritual war is a war between the elites and the elect, man. All right. Not
Ephesians 6.
Yeah. Yep. Spiritual wickedness in high places, man. Hey, at least ain't worried about you low-level niggas, man. All right. You're worried about the men that's under Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
All right. The elites of Esau, the elites of primarily Esau, man. All right. But you got the other nations too. The elites of, like you said, the damn Japs, you know, Moab, you know. You got.
That's why you got that Psalm 83.
Yeah. I just thought about that. I just thought about it.
That lists all them nations.
Yep.
That's why you got that Zephaniah 2, because it lists all them nations as well that came against who? The Israelites. Primarily the elect of the Israelites.
That's right.
That's all they're trying to bring down, and they'll kill everybody trying to do it.
Yeah, the chemtrails in the air. That's to weaken us.
That's right.
The water, the TV,
processed foods,
GMOs, processed foods, okay? Poisoning the women, poisoning our people. Because this devil is trying to bring everything in this world against us. Everything that we do, he wants to make it hard on us. He wants to make it hard for us to breathe. Because he don't give a fuck about niggas. Niggas is defeated.
Niggas is done.
Yeah, niggas is done.
All right, the average nigga walking up and down the streets of America, all right, from the interior jungles of Compton, all right, to the deep inward parts of Brooklyn, niggas is defeated. There's not much more defeating that they can take except just the only thing left for a nigga is Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to come and just zap their ass, man. Put their ass out of their misery.
That's mercy.
Yeah.
All right.
That's Sirach, Wisdom Solomon chapter 2. He said, well, let's try him. He said, he's the son of the Most High. And that's what these wicked elite doing right now.
Hey, will somebody get Wisdom of Solomon in the 5th chapter?
Hey,
Start
man.
at the top of that, man.
Hey, yeah, so-called white man got you niggas by the neck, man. All you had to do was give you Black Panther and Wakanda.
Oh, you good.
And yeah, niggas is through, man.
Yeah, and Obama.
Obama,
man.
Can't forget about that monkey.
Martin Luther King.
Yeah, Martin Luther King. You know?
We can't forget about them taking them chains off. That was the biggest deception Esau ever gave niggas.
Yep.
Taking them chains off. The scripture say a gift destroyed the heart.
Yeah.
That destroyed you niggas.
Yeah.
That's right.
Taking them chains off and giving you niggas a job and fried chicken.
Man.
Oh, fried. Oh,
You niggas, man.
The niggas went way sideways, man.
Fried
Niggas is
chicken and
defeated,
watermelon
man.
patch, man.
They just took the physical chains off because they knew they had the mental chains on them.
And then he gave you rappers.
Yeah, dumbass.
You know, he
rappers,
gave
man.
you Gucci Man.
And 28-inch rims. God damn it.
And the niggas is content.
They know how they
Popeye's
know
chicken.
us. Like as the scripture say, you know, these people require a sign, you know. So Jake real physical, you know, and touchy, you know. So for them to do that, it would be easy for them to deceive us, man. But it's impossible to deceive the elect.
Esau had another agenda. Esau knew that he couldn't have us enslaved the whole time because he trying to create his world, his kingdom. But it ain't gonna happen.
Because Jake would have just been continuously rebelled. There would have been more rebellions and more fights and
On that turn up.
resistance. Right? But it's like, yeah, that's how you know Esau is matter of fact, somebody get that in what is that, Ezekiel 28, I believe the 3rd chapter real quick.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, you got it up?
I think it's the 3rd verse. He's wiser than Dan.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Ezekiel 28:3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from
And see, like the brother Parthon was going into. Esau studied all this. He knew how we handled the captivity in Egypt. He got the records. He knew how we handled the captivity in the Greco-Romans, the Medo-Persian Empire. And he was like, nah. He was critiquing stuff. Even right now, this devil is critiquing things in real time motions.
Hey, well, we're live right now.
Because we're
so
live.
he can see.
He knows.
Yeah.
He sees the algorithms. He sees that people are picking up on his shit. He sees, oh man, they expose it too much. Oh shit, they know that we doing these numerology things.
Yep.
Damn, we can't do it because Esau probably had plans set. Like, yeah, we're gonna do it again on 9/11, 2017. He probably had a plan for that shit.
Yeah.
But then people waking up to it, and he be like, nah, we can't do it. Esau is doing this thing, but you know what? Because he know you're fucking running out of time, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
Did y'all read that Revelation yet?
If I can
Yeah, bring it up.
ask you a point real quick,
Yeah.
even with the other camp, we can't go live from the page. Because I guess because of the strike.
Yes.
He's doing his stuff
it's a
for a
strike,
reason,
yeah.
man.
Okay.
Where's that scripture where he has is that Job where it says he has numbered his days? Is that it? He's numbered his. It's another one too. He has numbered them.
Oh, they know that
time is short
or something like that.
Is that
Job 14.
Job 14.
14.
Come. But this devil, he knows what it is, man.
He know what it is.
So he knew, like the brother said, he couldn't keep us in chains for no fucking 400 years. Right. All right. Even the coolness of coons would be done with that shit after a while.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, they got big complainers, man. You see how if you read the scriptures in the history, when we came out of the Egypt into the wilderness, all Jake did was complain and murmur and
Even the Lord said he heard our cry.
yeah,
He said, I had respect unto Jacob.
yeah.
I heard they cry.
So they keep complaining.
And that's
man.
why the Most High.
That's why he gave us his truth.
That's why the Most High made this devil take them chains off us too, because we would have cried. The Most High don't want all the fucking nation to cry, man.
Right.
He only wants a certain particular people to cry about a certain particular thing.
And
He don't want to
that's-
hear about your goddamn cries about,
Yeah.
you ain't get your tax refund, man.
Right.
He wanted you to cry about you wanting the kingdom of heaven, man.
Yeah.
About sending back his son Yahweh Shai back to this fucking place, man.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
them cries, man.
That's right.
And that's the cries we sending out.
Yep.
I got a precept.
Go ahead,
This is Job 35 and 13. Surely the Most High will not hear vanities, neither will the Almighty regard it.
You got it.
So as you just said, bro, the Lord don't want to hear about you niggas and your shortages on the shit in the world, okay? The Lord don't want to hear about you can't goddamn buy a sack of weed today. You know?
Or
The
your
Lord don't want to hear about you can't make no, you ain't got no sugar to make no Kool-Aid.
Yeah, don't want to hear that shit, man. All right, he wanted the cries that we're sending up. This is a cry right here. We're crying to the Heavenly Father right now. All right, and we don't care about you Edomites fucking with the live stream.
Right.
You think that? Listen, we're live streaming it straight to the angels and straight to the Heavenly Father, man.
Right.
You think we give a fuck about your YouTube?
Stop that.
Yeah.
Your carnal devices.
Yeah.
This is a
Yep.
spiritual war.
Yep.
So everything is spiritual. We sending out that a certain vibration out there, man.
right.
The Most High still hear our cries. Oh, yeah. Stop.
He act like because he fucked up the live stream, we gonna pack up and go home.
Oh, shit, the live stream ain't working.
Call it a quit.
Take your garments off.
We're defeated.
Right, the 5 big grill and shit.
Right? Well, I guess go back to Christianity. Don't get this.
Yeah.
I got
Just love everyone.
I got something if anybody has anything.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 58, right? Isaiah 58 and 2. And this is a couple scriptures that I'm going to read them. My brothers can, speak. It says, "Yet they seek me daily and delight to know my ways as a nation that did righteousness and forsook not the ordinance of their power." So this is speaking about Israel. Okay, they seek the Lord, they complain, they act like, they really never get off. Like, God, I'm blessed and highly favored.
Right.
They have our people have a sense of self-righteousness that they ascribe to the Most High, not understanding that their conditions and things that they're going through is because He cursed us because of our wickedness.
That's right.
It says, they ask of me the ordinances of justice. They take delight in approaching to the Most High. Wherefore have we fasted, say they, and thou seest not. Like the brother mentioned, you didn't get the, tax refund. God, why? God, why?
I ain't worried about your.
Or a nigga getting locked up for a fucking dope charge.
Right.
And he want to pray to God that he get off of this fucking 10 to 15, man.
Oh shit, free Meek Mill.
Free Meek
Man,
Mill.
that whole damn shit, man.
Oh, look at this asshole. Well, I don't believe him. Kodak Blackie. All right, he started catching all that hell. Now he a Levite, man.
Right.
Man, I'd say, man, lock all them niggas.
Yeah, man.
Man, lock them niggas
Yeah, really, man.
Lock that little nigga.
You know a bunch of monkeys anyway, man.
Right.
Monkeys belong in a zoo, man.
Right.
You know?
Right. So it says they belong in a
Locked up,
cage.
belong in a goddamn cage. Yeah, in a cage. Fuck it, in a cage, man.
You know?
Jail was the best place for a nigga, man.
Yeah.
It says, Isaiah 58:3. Wherefore have we fasted, say they, and thou seest not? Wherefore have we afflicted our soul, and thou takest no knowledge? You know?
Yeah.
Now here it's talking about fasting back then because Jake was, doing certain things, just for the Lord to bless him, sacrificing just for the Lord to.
Back then they still had a little spirituality.
Yeah.
Now niggas is
Now niggas are just
done.
all out.
Away.
It's done, man.
All right, so it says here, behold, in the day of your fast, ye find pleasure and exact all your labors. See, where you should be mourning, you do what you want to do. Yet you got the Lord out here with his prophets, his servants, telling you to get yourself together, because the Lord, his window of mercy is closing.
That's right.
We extend mercy to the brothers that the Spirit deems right, but for those people out there that's just been bullshitting around, that mercy is not going to be extended for much longer.
Right.
Okay. It says, behold, ye fast for strife and debate, and to smite with the fist of wickedness. Ye shall not fast as ye do this day, to make your voice to be heard on high. So like brother was saying, so now that the change is off of us, the Lord is not hearing your complaints, man.
Yeah.
He's not taking your pleas of help to God. He's not taking it seriously, man.
It's the worst captivity ever, man.
Yeah. And number one, you don't have the name. You don't have the understanding.
Right.
And it's not for lack on the Most High's part. You don't know his name. It's for the fact that you don't want to acknowledge his men.
That's right.
You still speak against us. You talk against the servants. You talk shit about the prophets.
That's right.
It says, is it such a fast that I have chosen, a day for a man to afflict his soul? Is it to bow down his head as a bulrush, and to spread sackcloth and ashes under him? Without call this a fast, an acceptable day to the Lord? Because Jake goes through the motions of doing certain things, man. I'm going to go to church, like an old Jake. I go to church, but, I still like to go to the strip club. And you know what I'm saying? Like Jake, Jake could act like they,
Can't get with the courts out.
Yeah, like they do for the Lord. They act like they do for the Lord, but then they really want to do what they want to do.
6:9.
They try to play the Most High for a fool, like the Most High don't see what you're doing.
Well, because they think the Most High's a cracker. Yeah, that's what they really when they envision God and the Messiah, they see a simple ass white man.
Simple ass.
That they can play how they play on their day-to-day lives. Because these niggas out here, they really be running games on Esau. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they imagine. They imagine that I can go do this sin. And he's a simple God. And he ain't see it.
He's all love.
He's all love, and that's what it is. And like the Most High, man, the Most High.
God knows my heart.
Listen,
God knows my heart.
Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, you can't trick them.
Right.
All right. They're I don't know how to word
They're
this
Jake.
right.
They
they Jake. Yeah, I was gonna say they're the ultimate Jakes,
the ultimate Jake, man.
They're the ultimate so-called for you people that don't understand how to give it to you carnally. They're the ultimate so-called Negroes, man.
That's right.
All right, and you ain't gonna play them. You ain't gonna pull a fast one over them.
I got one more verse.
That's right.
Right?
Yep.
So he says this, it's not, this is Isaiah 58:6, it's not this the fast that I have chosen, to loose the bands of wickedness, to undo the heavy burdens, and to let the oppressed go free, and that ye break every yoke. Right, so our job and our duty as prophets, but also as Israelites, is to help our brothers, teach our brothers the truth, get ourselves together with the Lord. But our people don't want to do that, man. Okay? They want to do whatever they please, however they feel, and then when you say something about it, God knows my heart. Yeah, he knows you a nigga. Okay? He knows your heart. He knows deep down, okay? Deep down, you really can't put the Newport 100s away.
In the 40s, man.
Middleton Black and Miles.
Yeah, you can't get the 40s.
And he's gonna judge you for that.
Slits.
two pieces and a biscuit from churches, man.
Popeye's the thing now, man.
Right?
Yeah, Popeye.
You niggas is low, man, and it's all, and you're gonna die being low. Cause this truth is about being visionaries and having a high-mindedness. You know, like I did a lesson, you know, cause you know you got this orange nigga Donald Trump talking about executing drug dealers. Yeah. And I'm like, well, you fucking white people, you the biggest drug dealers.
Right.
You're the biggest drug dealers ever. But see, in a nigger's mind, they think the top of the food chain is fucking Big Meech.
Right.
Big Meech is, Big Meech. Man, listen, man. Big Meech was a pawn in Esau's drug seller.
I was about to say that, he's a fucking pawn, man.
All right? Esau recruit these little niggers out of the neighborhoods. Because see, Esau's so systematic with it. That what do Esau do? Esau sets the projects up to create project babies.
That's why the project is an
Right?
experiment.
It's an experiment. Because he knows, like, oh yeah, the right nigga gonna come out of this right project right here, and I'm gonna set him up. I'm gonna front him. I'm gonna give him a line of straight dope.
That one, what's his name?
Ricky Ross.
Yeah, Ricky Ross. That happened with him. They set him up. He was
What's the dude from American Gangster?
Frank Lucas.
Frank Lucas.
Yeah.
Nicky Barnes.
Nicky
Barnes. All these niggas is snitches, man.
Frank
Government
Matthews.
informants.
Government informants. That's right. Matter of fact, let's go to Ezekiel 28 in the first. We started at the top of that, man, because Esau made his fucking money through traffic, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all right. Drug dealing. All right. Selling people. Selling everything. Esau is a nigga.
Esau.
See you. Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna say, man, Esau is actually the real black man on earth.
He's really
He is.
He's actually
He's a black man. He's black. His soul
Evil.
is dark, evil.
dirty.
Yeah.
And you think that
You
just
know?
because he can't, you think just because he can't really dab a Millie Rock, or do the new dances that he ain't a low down dirty nigga, man.
Real nigga is not really concerned with, that's foolery. A real nigga is concerned with what? Getting that bag.
That's
and
right.
Esau is concerned with getting that bag.
Get that bag by any means necessary.
In that movie, The Black Panther, the realest nigga was the white dude, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh
That
yeah.
was the epitome of
Yeah.
a nigga.
Yeah. He was there to benefit off of that vibranium, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he was thinking about. He's like, I don't care about no goddamn Beyonce and Jay-Z and Millie Rocket. I care about that damn vibranium. You know?
Niggas, man. You goddamn white niggers.
Yeah, white black ass niggers.
This is Sirach chapter 10, verse 8.
Nigga.
It says, because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit.
Yeah, and Esau, all your riches is all from deceit, man. See, you try to paint this picture to the world that you just work hard, get up, the early bird gets the worm, strap your boots up, you know? He pushed that vibration on us, but behind the scenes, man, you shipping all kind of illegal contraband around this world, man. All right, people, children.
Yep.
All right, drugs, guns. All right, everything. Half this makeup. There was a bunch of so-called Brazilians going missing. Hey, you ever play Max Payne the third one?
Yes.
You remember that was really.
It was in Brazil.
It was in
yeah.
Brazil,
Yeah,
and it was
I
really
played
based
that,
off of a true story because down there because remember in the game.
Gringo. They call him Gringo.
Yeah, remember in the game they was down there they was stealing homeless people. And then and on the black market. And on the black market, yeah, that's a bad game.
I got the house.
Yeah. But in the game, they was taking the fat from they was basically stealing the fat from humans and selling that on the black market. This devil, he don't give a fuck, man.
Nah.
See, you niggas' minds only go but far as a mid pack. Selling green. Or you might graduate to selling a few kilos of cocaine or whatever the case may be. This devil, he don't stop there.
Right.
All right? If he can sell you,
They're selling human organs.
he will sell human organs. Okay? That's what he's into. All right? What did I ask for?
You asked for Ezekiel.
You got something you want to go into? Go ahead.
Well, I had Ezekiel 28. Now I'm just gonna say,
Go to Revelation.
and you know why Jake only thinks at that level? Because Esau only shows them that level. Esau shows them on TV 2 or 3 kilos, and you're big, and you know you're James
Kingpin.
St. Patrick. You know,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and you can
Howard,
you know, live in a big rich town. You know, that's because they showed them that.
Yeah.
But if they showed them,
Big rich
you know, fucking Lobos, and showed them how government coming in and out on airplanes and doing, you know, these you know, backdoor deals and stuff, then Jake will aspire to be like that. But he only shows them just so much, just enough to where if they violate any of their laws, they can complete that you know, that cycle.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They bringing out a new show called Superfly.
Yeah.
About drug selling and all that. It's basically Esau is putting that damn promotion of wickedness out there to you, Jason. That's vibration.
Yeah, I think it's a remake of the old Superfly, but they're making a series or something.
Yeah, probably have a soundtrack.
They're trying to bring that golden age back, bro.
Yeah.
But you know what? The Lord not gonna allow you to do that. Okay, the daughters.
That's when they start falling down too.
Yeah.
The stars of Babylon from the fall. The good music is gone. Yeah. You're not bringing that shit back. You're not bringing none of that.
Well, get
vibration
that. Get it. Ecclesiastes 12 and was that 12 and 3?
I still got that too.
Yeah, get this, since you brought that up, Partham, get that real quick. Because it's over with, man. All right, we went into that a few weeks ago. All right, we went into the whole fact that you rappers, you ain't making no money. Drug dealers ain't making no money. You ball players ain't making no money, man.
They in slavery.
You all in slavery. You a bunch of broke ass niggas with just a few toys.
Bunch of crash test dummies, man. That's all they are.
All they get is loans.
That's all it is. That's why all that shit. Esau loan you celebrities that shit.
Yeah.
You don't see nobody retiring rich.
Yeah, about 3 to 5 niggas. I mean, 3 to 5 years. You niggas are broke, man. You like we was talking about Ben Baker. This guy made probably about $100 million in his contract. Now the niggas working at Starbucks. Yeah. It doesn't add up in Esau's world.
Well, the smart ones get out early and do something else. Man.
Yeah, like
you know,
he got his own business.
Go ahead, Paul.
Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiasticus 12 and 4. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird.
And grinding is typically, if you've ever been in maybe like those cities like Pittsburgh, West Virginia, Ohio, factory-based cities, you can hear the sound of work. You hear the factories working. You hear
see the smokestacks.
The smokestacks. You see that. All right, but that stuff is ceasing. You don't hear that anymore. All right, keep going.
And the daughters of music shall be brought low.
Yeah, these musicians ain't making no money, man. Hey, hell, half of us brothers, if you're late 20s, early 30s like myself, you can remember, man, in the early 90s, mid 90s, man, you couldn't name all the female artists.
Oh, man,
Think about it, just female artists. It was all types of female musicians, female groups, female rappers, female R&B singers. Shit, who's left now?
A lot of them debuted in that time. Mary J. Blige, Toni Braxton, Faith Evans. You know, hell, even with the Latin tribes, Shakira, Selena, they all, you know what I'm saying?
Lopez.
Yeah, Jennifer Lopez. You know, like I said, late 80s, early 90s, that era, you know, yeah, a lot of them debuted now.
Cardi B, and Beyonce.
Cardi B.
And Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is finished.
Yeah,
she's finished.
Where is she?
Dried up, man.
You see what I'm saying? So the matter of fact, is somebody get that in Amos 2, Amos the 5th chapter about the musicians, man. That's a major component, man. Because music, what does music breathe? Music breathes mirth, celebration, excitement. You know, we can all remember certain songs that you heard going back to a certain, the late the 90s and early 2000s that, man, you hear it to this day. It's like, man, it's reminiscent. I remember the first, man, this put me in a good spirit, man. Ain't no good music no more. All you little nigglets and nigger women children, what you got now? Tekashi 6ix9ine? Lil Xan? Lil Wop?
And their shit, their real life is more exciting than their damn music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit that go on in social. Anybody listen to them tracks?
Yeah, that's why they got DJ Smalls, and that's like so-called black exploitation, because all he does is get these niggas that's on dope, and that further puts a vibration on Jake to go out there and do Xannies and Mollies and whatever the hell y'all know.
Oh yeah, he be asking them niggas shit. He asked one nigga was going into the fact of fucking spraying man, niggas is finished, man.
Spraying the bug spray?
Spraying bug spray on the weed and shit, man.
Oh, yeah,
niggas going into the
KD shit.
Niggas going outside and plucking grass and rolling it up. Niggas is stupid, man.
Niggas is in the animal tranquilizers too, man. I mean,
goddamn, got that smoke that.
I want that Amos.
Yeah, Amos. You know what is that? Amos.
5 and like 21.
Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, Amos 5 and 23. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy viols.
Yeah. See, it used to be a time these different musicians, you know, our parents' generation, you know, they had the Anita Bakers, the Shaka Khans. And you could tell like they were singing from a place of spirit. These people now are talentless, man. Here today, gone tomorrow, man. It's a lot of people that was, hey, Rich Homie Quan.
Right, where
That
is
guy's
that?
finished.
He's
man.
finished. All right, and the list goes on, but those timeless artists, it don't exist no more, man. Nothing timeless exists no more. That's why when you watch goddamn ESPN in the morning, they try to hype up every game. Every game's the greatest game ever.
Yeah.
Every game's the greatest game ever. Why this is the greatest performance ever. No, it's not, man. You just trying to hype us up and keep us moving from fucking Wednesday to Wednesday, man.
Yep.
That's what they do with these movies,
Hype
man.
movies up.
You know, Black Panther.
Yeah, well, that's why all the movies is based off of basically books or superheroes or something. Because
Remakes.
only that's remake. Because only that's exciting. What's more exciting than a superhero? At this point, you can't really make a good movie. Like, you know, it was a good timeless movie that wasn't that, but it was good. What's the name of that movie, man? With shit like Titanic. That was a good movie. It was based off his history and none of that. They're not making they're not making movies that tell stories like that. You know what I'm saying? And there's other movies too. So everything is brought low quality. It's
Food is low.
Food is
This food is finished, man.
done, man.
All right, this fucking food, man, goddamn, man. It's all chicken wings.
Yeah, just chicken.
It's just chicken. All right, this place, cause it's quick. It's quick. I'm gonna take these little drumlets. God knows if it's really chicken drumlets. All right, because if you think about it, I think they said the Sunday Super Bowl weekend. I think a billion chicken wings is gonna be eaten or sold. What the fuck? It's only 2 wings on a chicken, man.
Right.
All right. If you got 20 chicken wings, that means you had to have 10 birds.
Yeah. And we know most Jakes went to the Gook spot to get it, and who knows what the fuck they got. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, rat wings, whatever, man.
And then you got to consider, like, where are the farmers?
Yeah.
Right, where are the farmers at?
How y'all producing chickens on that
At a high
scale?
exponential rate like that, man.
It ain't chicken.
Right.
I
You
came-
damn sure
I
not
came-
importing it from overseas because Trump not having that.
I came across one dude, some Edomite dude. He said a lot of chicken they be served like on a cruise ship and shit. It'd be rabbit.
I believe that shit.
Yeah, probably.
Cause sometimes you get them wings, and you got an idea of what the proper size of a wing is, right? And then you get them. What the fuck is this little thing, man?
Right, yeah.
Or it'd be the flip side. What the fuck is this big ass thing?
Right.
Hey, bro, my uncle, he shop like that, bro. I used to wonder like that years when he was like, hell no, that's too big. No, I don't want that.
Yeah.
You know, I used to wonder, but yeah, you know, as I grew in the truth, yeah, man, that shit off, man.
Yeah, I mean, even that, yeah.
Shit is off.
That's why they deep fry it, cover it in Lowry's seasonal salt and 1,000 flavors.
Yep.
That's why these gooks give you
1,000
niggas in these fucking gook spots 1,000 choices. Oh yeah, you want a lemon pepper honey barbecue spice? Yeah, sure. They trying to cover up the fact that it ain't chicken.
Habanero, honey,
They have all the
black
seasoning
pepper.
on the counter for you. Eat it how you want.
Yeah, cover that shit up, man.
I got
So
pizza.
you how you
This is Isaiah 24 and 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
That's right. Everything is defiled, man. All right. It's like we were saying. This ain't the time to get weak. Now, does this stuff, the defiling of the world, wear you down? You goddamn right. Somebody get Daniel. What is that? Daniel 7 and 25, man.
Yeah.
Because this world has worn us down, man. Okay. Like we had that simple. I ain't gonna say what camp he's in. That simple nigga that came out to us. Talking about he want to do a 40-day fast. You do a 40-day fast on this side if you want, man. You will die.
You will die in
The 10th day.
You might die into the third day, man. Spirit jump on you and dehydrate your ass, man. All right, this ain't the ancient world, man. Where you could, hey man, you watch that movie 300, right? Leonidas, there's a scene they was just slaying niggas, and then there's a one scene that was in between battle. He was eating an apple. That's probably all he ate.
Yeah.
You eat an apple all day, man. End of the day, your stomach gonna be cursing you the hell out, nigga. It's gonna talk to you, nigga. If you don't put something in me, stomach make a fist and grab you by your collar and shit, carry you to the kitchen.
Mouth all white.
Yeah, mouth all white, frothy white. All right, all kind of mucus building up in you. All right, we gotta eat this bullshit.
That's what that food defiled
We are
among the
bound
Gentiles.
by the word of the Heavenly Father.
All right, but like the scripture's saying, everything is defiled. The air that we breathe, the water that we drink, the foods that we eat, the soul food, the spiritual thing behind this world that we take in is defiled, man. There ain't gonna be none of this defiled subliminal shit in the kingdom. You watching a cartoon with your child. And Garfield is a goddamn penis and some balls, man.
Right. Yeah, they draw them and shit.
Yeah, they draw a dick and a dick and some balls and behind Sonic the Hedgehog, man.
Right.
All right. There ain't gonna be none of that shit. Everything in this place is defiled, man. We just absorb defiled shit, man, all the goddamn day. So that will wear you out. All right. It'll take a hit. It'll beat you down, man. All right. You eat this food and this food is poison, man. Bring it out.
This is Ezekiel 4:13.
Hey, Con.
It says, "And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles."
Okay, and see what other religion speaks of the foul foods that our people would be eating in these times, man. All right, you got, I clicked on Side Niggas channel. And you got the new subject matter amongst them jagaloons, man, is what's the one with the Shaka Atmos and Brother Jabbar?
Yeah.
They arguing about the
Jabbar, they had a debate.
They had a debate whether did the Egyptians have white people in slavery. Nigga, you niggas was in slavery in Egypt.
Right.
That's how you know our people are finished. All right? The book of the Egyptians does not tell you where our people will be eating defiled foods like we do in today. And all this shit is defiled, man. I don't want to hear that shit about going organic and green. All right? That organic shit hey, does not this plague rain on that same organic shit? All right?
Yeah, organic just means less pesticides sprayed on it, man. I mean, and then
it's that. I mean, you eat the best from the worst. You know. But ultimately, it's a defiling that we can't get away from. It's what we need. That's why we need salvation. We can't get away, like brothers. We can't get away from this polluted chemtrail rain. You know what I'm saying? You could try to eat the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like you could do good, because but at the same time, you got to understand like that can't be your, like you got these. I'm Israelite, but I'm just like a strong, hardcore vegan and vegetarian. The Israelite don't call for you to be that. I mean, you could do it, you know what I'm saying? Like you can do certain types of diets, but ultimately
they ain't gonna add no time to your life.
Yeah, they ain't gonna add nothing to you, man. We need Yahweh Shai to come deliver us.
Matter of fact, somebody get, what is that, Mark 16 and 17? And bring out your point. Go ahead, bro.
Let's rewind it a little bit more. Let's start with where it all began, the soil, okay? The soil is supposed to have, I want to say, about 90 plus trace minerals being absorbed by the tree. Okay, but for the most part, there's only 3 main trace minerals. You know? And that shit, that's dangerous, man. That's why we can't fast like that. That's why you ain't built to fast like that.
Nah.
Because you don't possess enough nutrients to.
You dehydrated as hell. You know? And this side they tell you you gotta drink goddamn bathtub worth of water to be hydrated every day, man.
Yeah, basically. Yep.
You know? You think it was like that in the ancient world, man? You probably got that crisp, clean, alkaline, perfect water out the well.
All the minerals in it.
That cup of water was probably enough for the week. Replenished all your organs, washed out all the toxins. It did a lot. You know, that probably that 1 cup you drink in the ancient world probably just was that probably was a detox.
Yeah.
Probably just drinking regular water in the ancient world was a detox. We gotta do all this weirdo shit. We gotta put all kind of weird pads on our feet.
Yep.
Stick our hand in 1 bucket of water while gargling salt water. Put some type of shit in our hair. All to still be fucked up on this side. Yep. And it's all because of Whitey's fault, man.
It's all your fault.
It's all Whitey's fault, man.
Right.
And you niggas don't want to blame, you don't want to put the blame on Whitey, man. Already, okay? The red and white, man.
You know, I don't understand it, bro. Why you niggas want to be so politically correct? You niggas don't know shit about politics. Just be you. Be a straight up nigga and call Esau out for what he be doing, man. You niggas won't do it. You'll do that to us. You'll do it to each other. Call out that bitch ass nigga, man. Right.
Nah, they don't see him as the fault because he's Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And it's God.
He's God. All right. If God forgave Whitey for all the shit that he's done against us, and he could be saved, and the powers is that they believe that God's white, then hey, well, he's having mercy by at least giving us a chance. Hey, that black bitch pastor said, "Hey, I'm glad for slavery."
Thank you for slavery.
Oh my God. Ben Carson said that too.
Because I could be in Africa swinging from a tree. No. Nigga, you in America swinging from a tree, man.
Right. with a noose.
Right, with a noose around your damn neck, bitch.
Doing a minstrel show.
Strange fruit, bitch.
Yeah, you bring that out of Mark.
Billie Holiday, bitch.
This is Mark 15 and verse 18. They shall take up serpents, and if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick.
You see, we shall drink. Say that right there again by drink any deadly thing. This is toxic waste.
The fact that it's in plastic.
The fact that it's in plastic. All right. You take that shower and you brush your teeth and you gargle your mouth with poison, man. You shower in a steam and a gas chamber.
Yep.
When you take that shower, when you take a shower, you actually that's actually worse. Because now you done turn the water. I think you was bringing that point out about even boiling the water.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That intensifies the content in that shit, man.
Fluoride.
Yeah, they'll show you. They'll show you. I used to have chemistry and physics. I did a lot of science classes and at school. When you speed up reaction, heat speed it up. Yeah. It makes it worse actually. The bacteria grow, it makes it worse. So they basically lying to us saying, hey, you ever heard that term, wash your hands with hot water. Man. That kind of just intensifies the bacteria on your hands.
Back in Michigan, they told them niggas to boil the water since y'all ran out of we can't drink the water to clean it.
Man, that's like Apostle Tahar was going into, man. Man, these sections of Babylon the Great are third world countries, man.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I've seen it with my own 2 eyes.
Hey, the west side of Atlanta is a third world country. Yeah. Glenwood is a third world country, man. Yeah. All right.
Yo, certain parts of South Carolina, and going on to certain parts. Yo, man, that shit looked like it was bombed.
This niggas
in
Nagasaki
and Hiroshima,
right,
man. Like that shit.
It's
like you go down certain neighborhoods, man. They still got. I swear to God, these are some niggas still wearing bell bottoms and disco shirts, man.
Behind the times.
They're behind the times, man.
Man, when I was in South Carolina,
some spinning rims and shit.
When I was in South Carolina, niggas was looking at me because I was from Augusta, like, oh. They were looking at it. They made Augusta be like Atlanta.
Yeah, it was. That's what they
like Augusta is like Atlanta to them.
Yeah, it is.
Like Columbia, South Carolina is big city living to these niggas. Yeah, and Columbia probably is. Man, I'd rather live in. It's worse than Decatur.
Yeah.
You got a lot of you niggas are really. You are just low, and you don't even know how low you are, man. Mm-hmm. All right, read that again in Mark.
This is Mark 16 from verse 18. They shall take up serpents, and if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them.
That's right, this water, this juice. Like brothers always going to, you think you drinking some, hey, all this shit, man. Certain brothers, the naked, dwell and all that shit. Listen, man, all that shit is garbage, man. Anything Esau is lined up and selling to you is garbage, man. The vitamins, the minerals, the supplements, it's all garbage, man. Now, granted, you might be able to get a piece of it because he can't sell you just straight fuck shit. he gotta have a little bit of something in it.
Some truth.
So some truth in it, because if it's all bullshit, everybody pick up to it like ain't nothing happened to me.
Or we'll just be dead.
Right.
You know, but he does tamper with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, man.
Tamper with it in a way, bro, where you got to spend a shitload of money to see minimum effect.
Yeah, one dude put on the comment board about this damn juice, naked juice. It was like years ago. He was like, man, they extract certain vitamins, like they still got vitamin B and stuff on there, but it's only like a very small percentage on there. Like the vitamins that they put in there.
That's right.
And the rest of it just fucks.
This is fillers.
Yeah.
Or they use vegetables and fruits that went bad on this stuff. You think he using fresh celery for your goddamn naked? No. Esau is the finesse king.
Especially in the warehouse.
It's a junk king.
They created them assembly lines and warehouse and stuff like that. Like they do the chicken. They ain't get a fuck. They got a machine doing it.
Machine is not picking out whether or not it's good or bad.
Yeah.
The only thing the people are doing in there are pressing the goddamn button, basically.
Because at the end of the day, what they gonna do with that juice? It's all what's it called? Pasteurized.
Yeah.
So they gonna take all that bad fruit and all that bad vegetables, and then they like, well, fuck it, we gonna heat it up and cook it to a certain temperature.
Make it worse.
And then, like the brother just went into the chemistry of it, and it literally makes it worse. But in your mind, you thinking, oh, that's better. You know what else is with that pasteurized shit? Same thing with milk.
Oh yeah, milk.
Raw dairy. But you know what? The main problems that people have with dairy is because it's pasteurized.
Yeah.
You're lactose intolerant because they pasteurize the milk. Yeah. If you got straight raw dairy,
you can eat it.
You can drink that. You'll be all right. You won't deal with no stomach issues and none of that shit. But what gives you that is because they pasteurize it. But here it is. Raw dairy is illegal to consume.
Yep.
Try to look it up.
It's illegal in America.
You can't just go to a store.
So it's like the opposite, man. Over there, overseas, they ban GMOs, but over here, that's how you know it's the valley of the shadow of death.
This is Babylon. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. This is Babylon.
That's right, bro.
All right. That's confusion. All right. Now, finish that, and then we can go to what was that? Ezekiel 28. Yeah.
All right. Mark 16 and 18, they shall take up serpents, and if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover. So then, after the Lord has spoken unto them, he was received up into heaven and sat on the right hand of the Most High.
I sit on that. You drop that. Now go to Ezekiel 28.
Ezekiel 28, start at verse 3.
Start at the top.
All right, Ezekiel 28:1. The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, Thus saith the Lord power, because thy heart is lifted up.
And that's you, Esau. All right? You. That's speaking of you, man, because Tyrus was known for his merchants and his ships. Okay? Go ahead.
Continuing on, it says, And thou hast said, I am the Most High.
Oh, who else said that, man? Who else on the planet Earth can that description be put on, that I am the Most High? I want to digitally download people's spirits and put it on a CD-ROM on a computer and shit. Only Esau thinks of this weirdo shit, man. All right, or better yet, I'm gonna make a man be able to get pregnant, and I'm gonna make a woman be able to pregnate a man.
Oh, man, so.
See, you know what, Esau? You looked at Genesis, the first chapter, and was like, I can do better. Yeah. That's what you did. You looked at that and you was like, nah, that wasn't perfect enough. I can change you. Because that's what it's saying, that I am God.
Hey, but that's what he do in them summit meetings, them high-tech meetings,
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yep.
Oh,
Elon Musk,
population. Yeah.
That whole eugenics.
We can
idea
depopulate
pushing, bro.
Yeah, there's a video I saw, before I got into all this, my dad was a Mason or whatever. So I used to, I used to take stuff out his suitcase. They had like DVDs. I used to watch. He was cool with me watching them or whatever. They used to have like summits, like these high universities. They used to get together just to basically talk about how they're going to destroy the population. Like straight up.
See these universities set up all over the country. Listen, man, Georgia, like we here in Atlanta, Georgia State, Georgia Tech,
UGA,
and we can leave it there. We're not gonna count them nigger colleges, but those colleges, they not. Listen, you students that's going in to go get your psychology degree, that university's not set up just for you. All right, those colleges are there for research purposes. All right, I had a professor tell me one time that. He told me, he said that behind the scenes, because professors will have people that over, and they'll tell them like, listen, on the record, you're a professor first, and then your research. But off the record, your research, 40%. Then the students, because the research is what brings in those $100 million budgets. All right, like I think St. Louis University has a lot of research dealing with nuclear weapons. You know, a lot of these universities deal with nuclear weapons. Remember that movie? Y'all brother seen that movie, The Lazarus Effect?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
that was at a college.
Who was that? Ashton Kutcher?
Nah.
That's a butterfly.
That's butterfly.
But
that's another one. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
The butterfly effect, because when they were studying him, he was at a university with his issues. You see, that's what these universities are set up for.
Experimenting.
Well, a lot of MIT is one of them too. A lot of these DARPA government projects, they run them through these universities, whether it be the University of Florida, MIT.
Eugenics, like the brother just said, that eugenics, all those, and you know what's so funny about the eugenic programs? They're all at nigger colleges. Any college with an A, any of those colleges, if you look up any of those colleges with an A&T or an AM, they have eugenic programs there. All right, like Florida A&M, North Carolina A&T. Y'all see, niggas don't even question shit like that. Why is your college Florida A&M or North Carolina A&T or what's the one in Tech? Yeah, or what's the one in what's another one? It's the one in Texas, I think. A&M, Texas A&M.
Yeah.
You niggas don't question that shit. All right, because
they give them a band and a football team and they can have fun.
And they drawing all your blood when you start college. What they do? They take blood.
Oh shit.
They make you take a physical, go to a doctor.
You can't even go to college if all your shots and shit like that. Right. I remember younger, my mom skipped out on some of my shots, and I had to restart that shit.
Me too. When I started matter of fact, when I moved to New York and went to college, there was I had to take a goddamn like how they give your dog a shot, goddamn 4-on-1. But that's how Esau do. Esau's a fucking vampire, man. Keep going. But that's how you know all these points we bringing out is to show you that Esau thinks he's God. He wants to take your genes and pick out the good parts of it so he can create the human that he wants, man. That's what eugenics means. The EU part of it means good, and the Greek and the genes at the back is genes. It means eugenics means good genes. Esau's playing God. They used to have these eugenic fairs back in the day. Beautiful baby contests. All right. Who the fuck is you, Esau? Right. That's right. And they would have fairs, and they would go to the country fair, and they would present their babies, and they would be like, "Oh, this is they would put that big ass ribbon on the baby. This is a beautiful baby." All right.
It wasn't just Esau either. It was all you nations. You know, comparing your so-called knowledge with Esau, building and trading and shit.
They still do stuff like that. That's where we get Honey Boo Boo from. She was in all them damn little, little frilly white girl beauty pageants. They gave her a damn show.
That's what all a pageant is.
Yeah.
It's just who has the best genes. Bodybuilding.
Auction.
That's all bodybuilding is. Bodybuilding shows are just an extreme. It's an extreme beauty pageant.
Yeah.
What nigger has the best genes? What nigger was able to take as many of these hardcore drugs that we put in his body and was able to create the right body that we want to show? Because then who ends up winning? The person that wins gets all type of different sponsors and endorsements. Gets shipped around the world on a
these
tour.
Dog shows. These dog shows the same thing.
You know, like that CT Fletcher guy. Now he's got some type of terminal.
Oh, his heart. His heart. He's went through his second heart.
He's getting ready to die.
And he better die.
The combine. Same thing.
Combine. Yep.
CT Fletcher couldn't even do one push-up, man.
Oh yeah, he the spirit. The Lord broke him down, man.
He humbled.
That man put all his trust in his body and in his strength, man. And the Lord broke him down from being the world at one time was considered the strongest man alive to can't do one push-up. CT Fletcher.
He was a prideful nigga too.
Oh yeah.
Go back and look at all his old shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Thinking all that success, you know, all that.
The Compton Superman. Now you just a broke down old nigga.
Compton potato, man.
Compton vegetable.
Compton potato.
I don't know.
All right.
Continue.
Let him bring out his point. Cause we proving the point that you Edomites, you think you're God, man.
Yeah.
And you ain't nothing but a goddamn you a loser, man. You the lord of the losers, man.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God.
Yeah, Ham ain't doing that, man. Ham is over there in the land of Africa, all right, with a plate in his lip, eating hippo fillets, man.
Yeah, and it's cause all this Esau is the Arab bullshit, man. Cause them Arabs ain't doing that shit, man.
Yeah, they over there ghost riding Ferraris and shit,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
You know, they over there just doing a whole bunch of brown nigga shit. They a bunch of niggas too.
Hey, well, speaking of the Saudis, the Crown Prince over there, man, he's they trying to get they oil game up, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, trying to do trade deals with Syria and all of that, Russia. They ain't thinking about doing vile shit. They using what they got. Oil and they riches and having damn fun.
Hey, but they finished too, man. Cause you thought you was gonna create your own piece of heaven on the planet Earth, man. You creating a goddamn city out of nowhere, man. Cause that going back 20 plus 30 years ago, that land of Dubai was nothing but a desert, man. They literally them people over there, they basically took the same formula that Esau did over here, but they just blew it way up on a smaller scale. They created wealth out of nothing. Dubai is literally. It's really going broke. It's actually, when you study that land of that whole city of Dubai, it's really on the brink of collapse, man. It's wealth created out of nothing.
Right.
Here it is. It was a deserted, desolate area, but now you got fucking. It's a rich man's playground. Come on, man.
It doesn't have any real substance.
There's no substance there.
No resources.
You know.
Right.
That's it. It's not.
Shit, I wouldn't be surprised if the Lord, from all that sand and dirt, called that shit the goddamn sink into the damn earth.
Hey, he ought to do it like, remember the movie The Mummy? When that goddamn mummy came out, the face came out of the ground and ate that
swallow
shit.
this shit up, man.
That's why the Lord put us in the land of Israel to build on that point. We got that's the land full of resources.
See?
Ezekiel River, Euphrates River, Tigris River.
That's a desolate area. And that'd be beautiful, man, to see all of Dubai just laid out, man.
Get swallowed up.
It's real niggified over there too, man.
Yeah. That's a sick, vile place, man.
It's a goddamn thought haven.
Yeah,
You're right too.
Instagram thought, go over there.
Yeah, it smells like nigga too, man.
Well, a lot of them Saudis are so-called Edomites, man. You know,
They are.
a lot of them are Edomites. A lot of them Saudis that are so-called Saudis that are over there making women. I'll pay you $30,000 if you let me take a shit on your chest.
That's
man.
Esau.
That's Esau, man.
Because Ishmael has a level of royalty, so to speak, a level of dignity. He ain't doing that shit.
I'm gonna make you eat this bowl of shit for $30,000. That's Esau.
As Esau.
And well, that's over there. That's where that two girls in one cup came from.
See?
Shit.
The director, he was making movies. Yeah, he was making it's from over there.
See, Dubai, that's a sick place area. The spirit God's cursing out that land. Hey, the spirit that place might be laid low, man.
Lay low, real soon.
That's a pride area.
Hey, well, you know what? It's gonna be laying low. That's where World War III is gonna take place. The Valley of Jehoshaphat.
It's right there, yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's the place where the Lord's gonna fucking crush you nations at, man.
That's right.
That's right.
You know?
And it needs to happen. They got 10-star hotels.
10 stars.
Yes, they got this. Is the world's only 10-star hotel is over there in Dubai. Dubai, that's a rich. That's East. See, Esau make his money over here, and then he go fuck off on other parts of the world.
Yeah.
Man. You know,
Places like Taiwan and Thailand and shit. That's played out.
Hong Kong.
Yeah.
They going to fucking Dubai.
They going to Dubai to do some freaky shit.
Freak off.
Goddamn Pink City.
All right, that's come.
Yep.
Read one of them.
Come, just reread the verse.
Yeah, come.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 4. Who opposes and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God.
That's all Esau wants to do, man. Esau, like it tells you in Habakkuk the 2nd chapter, his desire is as death, man. he's not content. He's not content with just, see, Esau looks at it like, I had this land and I see your land. Well, if I had your land, I have more land. And then it just grows.
He's just taking over everything.
And then it's like he just takes over everything. That's why I believe like all them top Saudis over there, them fucking Edomites, man.
Edomites, yeah.
A lot of them.
Okay, a lot of those are Edomites, man.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Any more to that?
Con. Showing himself
I
that
think
he
they be
is
betting, I
God.
think they be betting millions on, because camel racing is big over there. It don't be, you know, over here they do horse races. They ain't no $10 on Sweet Sally, man. Over there, it's big boy bets happening over there, man. All right.
Yep.
The kings of the earth. Matter of fact, somebody get that in Revelation 18, man. All right. Revelation, what is that? 18. The kings that are drunken from the fornication. Because that Dubai, man. That's a playground for the kings of the earth, man.
Yeah.
You got the billionaire, trillionaire goops. All right, billionaire. Hey, cause that's another thing this devil tries to put down on you people. That only the rich of the world are Edomites, man. You got trillionaire Hamites.
Yeah.
You got trillionaire gooks.
Yeah, the earth was made for many.
That's right.
It's like each nation got their own elite.
Yeah, well, I remember I had met some Hamites, and they were telling me about this kid that was living here, and his father was worth. He told me, he was like, yeah, see, y'all be thinking that everybody in Africa is just desolate, man. He was like, man, this guy, I didn't even met him, but everybody was talking about him. Said, man, his father was worth 100 billion in euros. Okay, and he was saying, cause you know how he made his money? Over here, you got a product and gamble where they make all your the paper towels, toilet paper, or toothbrushes, toothpaste. All right, but his father is actually the one that does that over there for all of Africa. His father makes all the toiletries for Africa.
Yeah.
So he's worth. So you just think that. So no, what do you think he playing? You think he's bringing his ass to Las Vegas to have fun? They go to Dubai.
Yep.
All right, they go to them little areas over there, man.
Yeah, Procter and Gamble.
Procter and Gamble, right? Yeah. You got that in Revelation?
This is Revelation 18:3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
Yeah, all the kings of the other nations that we spoke about, well, we quoted in Psalms 83. Yep. All right, they got the kings of Elam, the kings of Ishmael, the kings of Ammon and Moab. Yep. All these kings are underneath Esau, and they get their goodies, but they slaves to Esau too. All right, but they drunk off this shit, man. And
Esau he mainly keeps them in check. Esau's main power is not really his money.
No,
it's his military.
Yeah. Weapons.
You know, that's why he's trying to control other nations getting that power, because he don't want no rivals.
But you other nations, that's not your blessing, man. Right. All right, so you ain't gonna you and your heathenistic peon minds. All right, you think that you're gonna step up and take this devil down, but that's not so. You're going against his blessing.
Right. You know how you can tell it's not their blessing? Because heathens are not so good at making those weapons. You got a whole lot of trial and error going on. You got to fuck up a lot to get close.
Wait. Oh,
that's true. That's
you
real.
You got to fuck up a lot.
They do. They fuck up a lot. You goose. You north. Can't be too loud. You know. I get turned up. You know. Like, what the hell is going on over there? You know. But you know, you North Koreans, you've been trying your damnedest to get nuclear weapons. You still trying. Here it is. Here it is. We are in World War III. And a lot of you nations are still trying to get weapons, like the brother said.
Oh no, they got them. They got them, but they ain't. But see, they want
A1.
Yeah, they ain't A1. Like Russia got that super hypersonic.
They got some shit that
yeah, you know what I'm saying. See, but those are Edomites. What I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying, the Edomites. You know.
Shoot out sound waves.
Esau got some shit that'll open up a dimension and come through.
Right.
Teleport over here.
Like on the cartoon, the little black hole. Yeah. You just go through the black hole,
the black hole and come through.
Yeah.
Some goddamn Ermac type shit.
Yeah.
All right, but you other nations, you ain't got the sauce, man. That ain't your blessing, man. All right, keep going.
Right. Start from the top. Revelation 18:3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich.
See, you other nations, you thought you had it sweet when Esau brought you together, and he brought that confederation and said, "Hey man, come be with me to be against these niggas."
Yeah.
He got your ass, man. Y'all should have. Hey, if the spirit, which we know was prophecy, but if you nations had any sense, y'all should have cursed out Esau and be like, man, fuck you. Those are the children of the heavenly power. We with them. Yep. Maybe you wouldn't get your ass beat so much. Right. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, they know it too.
Then they know it.
Yep. This is Jeremiah 51:7. It says, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
See, that's right. Mosai gave this cup to Esau, and Esau was like, because Esau is a badass nigga child, man. He's like, if I'm getting in trouble, we all getting in trouble.
Yeah, we all going down.
That movie, Problem Child.
Oh,
yeah, Esau, right?
Oh yeah, fucking Junior.
That is Esau.
That's Esau. That's Esau,
the very
man.
embodiment of Esau.
Oh, Esau. I'm about to watch that movie again.
I might have to watch that.
It's like 2 or 3 of them.
It's several of them.
Yeah, man. I gotta watch that probably.
Red,
He's red.
the little hair, freckles.
You know, Dennis the Menace.
Yep, Dennis the Menace.
He's always getting on them, you know, them old folks' nerves and neighbors and shit.
That's a little demon.
Hey, we singers too. Esau was like a child.
Junior. Yeah, his name was Junior.
Yeah, Junior.
His name was Junior.
Esau Junior, man.
He had the plaid shirt with the bow tie and shit.
Yeah, with the bow.
That's a demon, man.
Always try to look like, he would always try to play the innocent.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, you.
That's a circus. Yeah, that's a circus.
Yeah, he got adopted and shit.
Hey, matter of fact, get that. Was that Psalms 49? They come out the womb.
Oh, 58.
Psalm 58, yeah, kind of. Because that's all you devils, man. That's why we ain't gonna spare your fucking kids, man. All right? Because little demon Edomites grow into adult demons, man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Go ahead, yeah.
This is Psalm chapter 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb.
Yeah, step up, Salaki. You got to step into the camera. Yeah, there you go.
Psalm 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born.
Yeah, as soon as the matrix, as the scriptures call it, opens up, a goddamn demon comes out, man. All right? Like when you watch that show I was telling brothers about, Between, in the show The Between, basically they put a virus out and all the adults over the age of 22 and up, they died. So it was just a city with nothing but kids.
Oh, God.
It was mainly Edomite kids. Man, them Edomite kids was tearing shit up, man. They had a fight club. They was betting. It had two kids fighting. They were like, yeah, I got 3,000. You should have seen it. It was like some niggas on the block.
Chief niggers, man.
Playing CeeLo, man.
You think it was Pookie and Ray Ray?
They was fighting. They was going to the bars getting drunk. Cause that's the spirit of a nigga. That's the spirit of an Edomite, man. We don't like even with so-called Negro children when they young, they still have a certain level of reservedness to them. Like, man, I don't want to get my ass beat by my mom or my dad. What about my big brother? Because on the show, y'all brothers, have you seen Between? You've been watching Between, right?
I finished Between
I
earlier this week. So that's lit. I highly.
Yeah, it's a good show to watch, man. So, but you remember the black girl. Matter of fact, the only black girl on the show. She had some sense through the whole show because of her brother.
Yeah, kind.
But all them other little Edomite devils on the show, they was tearing shit up. They went to the car lot, stole the cars, was riding around the city just going ham.
She had more sense than his brother, bro.
Oh, his brother was a pussy. I was glad when he died, man.
Yeah.
But we ain't gonna tell the show because you brothers gotta watch that.
You know,
we're thinking like that.
It sounds lit, my
all
friend.
I'm gonna say about that, since we're gonna reserve that, hey, she was right, man. Just stick to your own.
She was. She cursed his ass out,
Stay
man.
the fuck away from these Edomites in that day.
But that show, that's a good show that shows you the martial law. They shut that shit down, man.
And ain't no flying.
You remember they tried to fly? They tried to fly out that shit.
Yeah.
Man, and the military shot that.
That's for you advanced niggas out here, cause I know some niggas in the world that know how to fly planes and shit.
Yeah.
That's for you advanced niggas. You gonna get your ass shot down in that day.
Yeah, it was a no-fly zone, man.
Shot down by a fucking rocket launcher.
Then you had Esau in the show. You had Esau. Esau always think. That's how. See, these shows show you. You gotta like we say. You gotta watch these shows from a spiritual lens, man. Because that show you too. A lot of you people, you're gonna think Mr. Whitey got all the answers.
Yep.
But the white boy on the show, because they came from money, every step along the way he was fucking shit up, man. Every decision he made
ended up being the worst decision he could have possibly made.
Well, if I could say, yeah, that's a beautiful point, because the scriptures say that about these Edomites, you know, in a metaphorical way, that they are the son of perdition.
That's right.
Everything they put their hands on, they destroyed, because that's what perdition means.
Man, you had a nigga on the show, nigga with his daughter, his sister, little sister. It's like, man, why are you trying to worry about all these people?
Yeah.
Curse them out.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, the orphans. The orphans.
Man, fuck them orphans.
Everybody gonna be an orphan.
Right, everybody gonna be, see, we gotta, that's the spirit we gotta
Fuck
be
them
in. Nah,
orphans.
fuck them, man. All right, the Lord, don't be that guy, the Lord bless you with some food, and you wanna go feed a nigga because you feel sorry for him, man. All right, the Lord gonna turn that bread into maggots.
A nigga knock on the door, man. You better, you know, be
Yeah,
quiet.
treat it like the Jehovah Witnesses at your door.
I do like on the purge, man. Somebody come to the door, nope.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, but that's the truth, man. It's like, you don't follow Esau, man. Esau gonna lead you into slavery, man. Keep going.
This is well.
Revelation, what was that? Revelation
18 and 3.
Come.
You was at 4, bro.
Finishing off on 3.
Yeah, you read 4 now.
Okay, come. Revelations 18 and 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues."
And that's gonna be literally be told to us. We're gonna get beamed out, Lord willing, we be part of that number.
Okay.
All right, because what's coming to this place is death and destruction. I don't know what the hell these other groups are talking about that just think everything is just gonna be peace, everything is just gonna be love, a sunny day, and then out of nowhere, we just gonna get out of here.
Well, a lot of these camps is getting ready for their Passover. So, you know.
Yeah, the Passover gonna be in April and shit.
Yeah, straight mirth, spirit
Yeah.
of mirth.
They do at the time of Esau.
They're Jewish.
Yeah,
You got a lot of black Jewish niggas.
Man, a nigga might as well wear a yarmulke, man, and spin a little, what they call it, the fucking
Dreidel?
Dreidel,
Yeah.
and eat potato pancakes and shit.
Just put the scriptures down.
They Jewish. They Jewish niggas.
Yeah.
All right? Because like you said, all y'all niggas did that's outside of the spirit of GMS, or really that spirit of that One West, so to speak.
Yeah.
All you did was just, well, the white people, they took our thing, so we're going to go back to them and take it from them. So the Sabbath is Friday to Saturday because they follow it. All right? Their Passover is in March this time because that's when the white fucking crackers over there on North Druid Hill is going to do it. So, yeah, April-ish. All right, right about this time, because what is next Friday is Good Friday.
Yeah.
Because
So like right after that.
Because it typically happens around about the same
Yeah,
time.
it depends. I mean, really, March, April is really the time of the Passover anyway. You know, whether we do it or they do it.
We based ours upon the moon. See, we based ours so ours vary. Theirs is the same all the time because see, you got the Christians. Christians will celebrate Good Friday.
Yeah.
Which Good Friday,
Ash Wednesday,
yeah. And then you
Fat
got the so-called the Jewrat's Passover, which happens roundabout because you got even a lot of Christians, a lot of so-called Christians during Good Friday or Easter, they'll actually eat lamb. A lot of Christians eat lamb, but then you got a lot of Jewrats that don't eat lamb.
No, they eat fucking turkey and chicken and shit.
Boiled eggs and beef. I remember I was
and
talking
beef.
to this Jewrat girl, and she was like, I was like, oh, so you getting your lamb? She's like, lamb? Where we getting lamb from? What?
She called it. They call it the Passover Seder.
Yeah, they don't eat. They eat all kind of shit but lamb. Like, what is that?
They reprobates, man.
Yeah, bring it up.
This is Jeremiah 10 and 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
And not one of their ways, man. That's right.
None. Leave that shit on. All you niggas are going off.
That's right.
Off that verse alone.
Slap off.
Off. Okay, you hey, sorry, but that shit just pissed me off, bro, because I did a diligent search through you camps. Okay, all you niggas is going off. All of you are in the heathenistic shit. Okay?
That's right. That's right.
You don't know it.
That's right.
Especially IUIC, even though you've been beaten through the dust, but especially you damn secret Santa ass niggas, man.
Right. Secret.
You know? A lot of people don't know that about you, but it's some shit you niggas do, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, since we on IUIC, man. This is kind of
Yeah.
Nah, when you brought it up, man, go to get Micah, not Micah. Yeah, Micah 3.
Hey, White, getting that. Fuck it. You must heard about the. You seen the video?
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
go- yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it too, but
Yeah, because
way off.
it's
now
fucking
the great
Creflo
Nathaniel of the IUIC wants a fucking private jet.
from the private jet, man. Yeah, he's the Creflo of Israel.
He's a new.
Yep.
Hebrew Creflo, man.
Hebrew Creflo.
Any of you niggas or any of you Israelites, I'll throw that out there, that are within the IUIC and you haven't got out or you aren't making your exit out.
You won't get out.
You aren't getting out, man. Like I don't know what else is left. Like your leader, he don't go out and hit the highways and byways like that. He done changed the doctrine all the way around. They basically believe that the Father and the Son is the same power.
They're pretty much Christians.
They Christians. All right.
Yeah.
You keep the Sabbath Friday to Saturday.
Yep.
You keep the Passover. You're not even keeping the Passover, man.
No.
All right.
That's a goddamn nigga bonanza, man.
Man, that's a conservative freak, man.
Right.
What you niggas got going
Yeah,
on there?
yeah, that's the perfect.
Hey,
description
Kasha
for
Kwala.
that, man.
You guys is finished, man.
Kasha Kwala.
But yeah, now Nate want to get a jet, man. What the hell is that?
A big purple one too.
Yeah, a big purple jet.
You know that was that damn soul plane, man.
Yeah, that's what it is. Soul plane.
Hey, Kasha Kwala.
That
You
shit
know,
is like a soul plane.
Yeah, bring it up, man.
I met like 25.
This is Titus 1:10. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers.
Now, if I was in the spirit of getting a private jet, I don't want America to be destroyed.
Right.
It's a lot of shit I plan on. If I had a private jet, it's a lot of shit that I want to do with that private jet.
Right. Hey, yeah, I'm about to stop the live stream.
Come.
Maybe about for like 5 minutes. We'll.
Yeah, come. But that's cool.
Just to freak off.
Just to freak off. Hey, yeah, that's what I think. If I had a private jet, I'm trying to join.